allow the two
It's okay. It's okay. Off your mic. It's okay. Off your mic.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go sama us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we not talk. But thank God say Maiyegun. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Maiyegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Maiyegun diary politico. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Maiyegun diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dé.
Hello there. So good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. It is Maiyegun live. Please let me know if you can. Okay, hang on. I think I can find out. Yeah, I think I'm very much clearer. So thank you so much for joining me. So again, just so you know, the quality of the video may not be as as great as it usually is, right? So, and then the audio as well. But one thing is guaranteed: you can always manage it. we can manage it. So this one is just a brief, sort of a brief chat. So I decided to come outside, and it's like next to the pool and all that. So read the caption of the broadcast, the description of the broadcast itself. Like it, share it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends. Tell them that Maiyegun today. And if you have done that already, thank you. So this afternoon or this evening, sorry, I've got a fly here. So this evening, I am just going to give you a brief update, and it's probably boring. It's going to be boring. It's a Koolu, and in response to the criticism of Kaduna Littlefinger, Tinubu finally called a NEC meeting inside the assholerock villa. But before that, he met with the state governors. And as usual, right, no matter what it is that you are all going through in that contraption right now, to Tinubu and his co-travelers and his gang, they are doing you a big favor. And you should be thankful. You should be grateful to them. Yeah, things may be hard, things may be tough, but they would have been tougher. And there is this campaign that they are also pushing, and that is, if it wasn't for Tinubu, that there is no other person that could actually really do anything differently. Nobody could do anything differently. Anyway, Hellrufai's criticism, which they have called crybaby, that he should stop being a crybaby. Now, it seems that has earned his first reaction, which is to host their first NEC meeting of APC in 2 years. And also to use the opportunity, right, to send message, not just to Hellrufai, but to others like him, when Oshi-omo-ole moved a motion for a vote of confidence on Tinubu and Tinubu's policies and Tinubu's second term. You know? So that is what we are going to kind of like partially deal with this evening. And then just few of Koolu's outing in the last 48 hours, especially. All right. So the first one was when Koolu met with the state governors. I think they were the state governors. This one.
Our strategic repositioning requires us to build on our sources and project a forward-looking agenda that resonates with the hopes and aspirations of Nigerians. I am here promising that we are doing that. I have a commitment to our manifesto, progressive ideas, and the belief. The policies are difficult. There is no way Nigeria could have survived the continuation of oil subsidy. There's no way. Today I can beat my chest, and each of the governors here, that allocations to the states is tripled. We have enough funding for the local government. We have NEL fund to fund our children in the school. We can steer the future of this country and make a difference. I like what is happening around the world. If anything, it is teaching a lesson that we, particularly Nigerians, as a great African country, can build ourselves and help Africa to grow. I just say thank you very much. To all of you, I'm very grateful. I am happy that we called the caucus and you are here caucusing. Thank you very much for the vote of confidence. I've received it, and it's very encouraging. For me, there is a very sunny part of Nigeria that I'm seeing right now. And I'm very happy that one of the most challenged individual in terms of security, Yari has given a testimony. It's done so much for many of us. But to give testimony that the security of life and property getting better from Samvara. I could see people from Benengwari on TV doing their farming and getting the rewards. I am a very happy man. The sunny side of this country is on the horizon. Things are getting better. The days of the glooms are gone. We are looking at the brighter and the sunny side of our country and our people. Our strategic repositioning requires us to build on our sources and project a forward-looking agenda that resonates with the hopes and aspirations of Nigerians. I am here promising that we are doing that. I have a commitment to our manifesto, progressive ideas, and the belief. The policies are difficult. There's no way Nigeria could have survived the continuation of oil subsidy. There's no way. Today I can beat my chest, and each of the governors here that allocations to the states is tripled. We have enough funding for the local government. We have NEL fund to fund our children in the school.
I know, listening to Koolu can be like a punishment, but I don't intend to punish anyone, okay? I just want to put it in the diary, sure you get, that when you lie to yourself or when you're lying to people, and then you become so used to these lies that you started believing the lies yourself. Yari from Zamfara told him that security has improved. So and it must be right. So he's an happy man that you know, people are still being held by these terrorists or these kidnappers, right? They are inconsequential because, come on, it has improved. Subsidy. Nigeria couldn't have survived on subsidy, but Nigeria could survive on hyperinflation, which has eaten so deep into their earnings, as you know, right? Nigerians could survive a local plane bought as new by Tinubu. You could survive, yeah, the over 300% salary increase for the political office holders, the judges, 109% salary increase, and all of that, right? You survived that, but you couldn't survive subsidy, you know, telling you that indeed they've stopped their paying subsidy when in actual fact they haven't. Subsidizing dollars for their own friends who are the importers from Malta and all of that stuff. So NEL fund to fund your children's education. NEL fund, the student loan. So when they lie to themselves so much, they begin to believe the lies. And the moment they start believing their lies, then that is when you know there is a trouble. Yeah, again, it was all in response to Hellrufai's diatribe, kind of. And let's go back to it. Sorry, man. See something about this Texas, right? Is that I don't even like wake up until maybe like 1 p.m. And 1 p.m. is like 7 p.m. or UK time. So you know that time that you have to like go to bed late and then you have to wake up late. I mean, sorry, very late. But then you have several hours to recuperate. So yeah, I don't get any. It's like me waking up from bed and going live, honestly. Anyway, Sha, it was the turn of the APC NEC meeting, and the arrivals and counter arrivals was put in this clip. I think it's this one. mandate, they shall buy. Anyway, those are the arrivals, right? So the two events. So then we had the likes of Oshi-omo-ole, who now moved the motion of vote of confidence in Tinubu. Is done so well. All this criticism that, they don't really, they won't count. And the talk of not holding meetings. Now we've had meetings, so they can keep short and shut up. Oshi-omo-ole's word, so I'll show you that. Chike, my man, you better. I've been having the greatest time in H-Town, as you call it, Houston. It's been wonderful. I'm outside right now, next to the pool, and it's kind of like warm enough. So I love it. Thank you. But the only thing is that I don't have time to recuperate. Let's assume that I decided to have drink last night. And then this morning, I kind of had to wake up like around 12. I'm just saying that, all right? But if it was in Glasgow right now, I would still have another 6 hours to recuperate. But not here. So it makes me feel like, but I love it. Kind of. So, Oshi-omo-ole, moving the motion in vote of confidence, motion on vote of confidence in Tinubu. It's kind of strategic, right?
So I conclude by endorsing this motion and congratulating you, Mr. President, congratulating your Vice President, and even the leaders of the National Assembly. Because without a collaborative legislative environment, reforms can be deformed. But under their leadership, the reforms are truly reforming everywhere. Thank you, Mr. President. Next member, thank you. I second the motion.
On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate, Bola, on your mandate, Bola, on your mandate we shall stand. We shall stand on your mandate, we shall stand. Bola, on your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate, Bola, on your mandate, Bola, on your mandate we shall stand.
So I conclude.
Oshi-omo-ole. Even Gandola gave a speech as well. I think I saw Gandola there talking about the progress they've made, how they've won elections and stuff like that. Before Tinubu, Gandola.
Of cycle elections. Your Excellencies, the attention we give to our demographics and the domestication of campaigns have become contributing factors to the chain of electoral successes we have recorded over the last 15 months. Your Excellencies, as you are all aware, we won gubernatorial elections in Imo State, Kogi, Edo, and Ondo, but unfortunately, we lost in Bayelsa. Of cycle.
The gathering of thieves. That's all you get in that place, to be honest. The gathering of thieves. The untouchables. It's like untouchable. What do you want to? Nothing where you feel to. Kind of a thing, right? But Koolu, it is usual bulaba, bala blue, right? It was there again to repeat the nonsense that they keep saying or repeating or saying them within themselves, right? Nigeria is a better off place right now. Everything is coming down. Things are getting better. Tinubu's policies are now, people are getting the reward. and all of that stuff. So here is Koolu again.
I am moved with your vote of confidence. I am indeed happy and I accept it. I accept it as a challenge to do more work, to rigorously pursue our sovereignty in food security, investment, and development. I am grateful to all Nigerians for the electoral successes that we have from one state to the other. I've listened carefully to many of your remarks, and I'm going to put additional effort, working harder. It is very, very sunny out there. The Nigerian economy is seeing the sky of the day. And people are happy with the food prices going down, particularly during the Ramadan period. So, thank to the governor. The governors, they've embraced this change, this reform, wholeheartedly. And I thank to the leadership of our party, from state to state. Yes, it's politics. We still have to have some contradictions here and there, but we should resolve it amicably. Let the NEC find a way to celebrate our progressive ideology. I'm on that path, and I promise you, governors and legislators, that we will continue on that progressive path for development, prosperity, and sustenance. While the rest of the world, the economy is unraveling here and there, both in Europe and America, we are seeing growth. We are seeing gradual return to prosperity. It is heart-filling for us. I better now thank the National Assembly. In account of the budget, the estimate has been returned. I think the Minister of Economic Planning is here. Another promise I must commit myself to is to work with the national chairman today and to the future, so that we find a relevant
I'm very sorry. Where it is Koolu, sure you get. If you are listening to Koolu, I have warned people severally, right? Don't try to want to make sense out of what Tinubu is saying, except you say get shoko. Maybe say, sure you get. You're like a different because Tinubu speaks in the language of the gods. So don't try to want to make any sense out of it, or else you are going to lose some brain cells. True. So well, anyway, that's Koolu said that Nigerians know that it is sunny out there, and Nigerians can see the sky of the sun, of the day. So the economies all over the world, they are unraveling. But in Nigeria, you are seeing the gains, you are seeing the progress and all of that. I thank the governor, I thank this, I thank that. Koolu. I also met with some security guys, oh, by the way. That wasn't today. I think that was yesterday. Yeah, it was. Again, another boring part of Tinubu. I'm sorry if I'm dumping them on you. They have been there in the archive. Tinubu.
Research and recommendations highlighting the need for a sustainable growth and potential for Nigeria to lead the continent in digital economy. I thank you very much for well researched, thorough contribution to our thinking, but don't stay away. At the core of our administration, we set the priority since we started to empower our youths. We are not going to relent on that. We need the collaborative efforts of everybody here. The recommendation I've listened diligently and carefully to the thorough work you've done. We are going to continue to engage you as a resource center. I've just had a very good meeting with the group talking about the census. This one leg that you cannot ignore to have accurate census. Who are we? How many are we? Where are we? State. As Nigeria's foremost think tank group, you've highlighted even some overlaps in some of the agencies. I noted that. Don't forget to bring it forward in your recommendations. I commend all the participants for their dedication, depth of inquiry into the vital theme. You are an asset to our country, and we will continue to collaborate to have.
He said more, okay? But sometimes listening to Koolu can be, apart from the comedic part of it, it can be really boring, right? But that was him. But you know something that maybe I should point out among some of the repeated lies of this Tinubu and mostly the Ronukus, the Ronu Nazis, is that, do you know that they have not even started paying their minimum wage of that 70,000 naira till now? They haven't started paying it. They promised these NYSC guys that they will pay them 74,000, 73,000. Till now, Shengbang, they haven't paid them. February 2024, a court ruled, a Supreme Court ruled that local government autonomy, that Tinubu should pay their money directly to the local government areas. Do you know that up till now, Shengbang, they haven't paid directly to any local government areas? And finally, student loan. They have repeatedly claimed at one point, Wale Idun claimed that they have shared over 190 billion naira on 600,000 students in Nigeria. But the reality is that the guys behind the NEL Fund, student loan, says they have received 300 and something thousand requests, and they have given money to just about 45,000, and the total money they have shared is not 197 billion. I think they've only shared about 40 billion. So these contradictory figures, right? And at the same time claiming, claiming a victory or running a victory lap on that is one high level of, self-deceit, which is the stock in trade of these guys, their stock in trade. Anyway, more leave Koolu, because the other day we saw Onofunuga, right? We saw Onofunuga planting tomato, asking Nigerians to go back to farm. He was planting tomato in some sack of sand. So people went around. So yesterday he was on channels and he was talking about people who have jobs, but your job can no longer take care of you. So his advice
are still finding it very difficult. What will you say to those people?
Well, I will tell them that, for instance, a practical solution, a practical suggestion to them. If you are doing a job, let's say you are an office assistant and you are earning the minimum wage or something, you must try to find something else to augment your income. You cannot live on one income. There are many times I have a term they call moonlighting. People work in offices or they do so many jobs and they find that one line of income cannot sustain them. They need to find something else to augment it. If you have a farmland near you, cultivate it, grow your crops and so on, so they can reduce your expenses and so on. These are some of the things I think, practical things that people can do to survive the present economy. People just have to find solutions on their own to do this.
Are still finding it very difficult.
People just have to find solution on their own. You are on your own. Whether you have a job, you can find a farmland, and you can cultivate the farmland. That's a solution. And if you can cultivate some farmland for yourself and you are sorted, don't worry about anyone else, okay? Come on. Man, politicians mad, man. Nigerian politicians they are the luckiest people ever. Being a politician in Nigeria, you are the luckiest. Because there's nothing they worry you. You can say whatever you want to say. There's no consequences. There's nothing. We are coming to build this economy. We are going to tank the economy. Tanking the economy, you are now like asking the people to find their way, find your level. Man, Nigeria or Africa. Those guys are so lucky. Now for here, one statement like that, they don't enter everywhere, tear everywhere down. Say, are you mad? Did you just say that? Anyway, that is 80 years old special advisor to Tinubu on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook matters. That old man is the one that's his own grandchildren that they tear him to pieces on Twitter, on X. Anyway, that is Onofunuga, all right? So leaving all of that behind, There's this guy. Let me go check his name again. His name is something Ocho. Okay, I'm gone. It's Austin Okai. His name is Austin Okai. They said he's a PDP chieftain in Kogi states. So the Olodo of Kogi, Yeye Bello's Stuji, right, was said to have ordered the DSS to go grab this Austin Ochai from his home. So it was like an abduction style of, it's not arrest, it's just show of power. So that, somebody now got that on camera, how it happened. The DSS in Nigeria sent to go and pick up a political opposition to a governor. Yeah, the Olodo of Kogi. So, and that got caught on camera. It's like, this is worse than a banana republic. This is worse than a jungle. You get what I mean? This is unreal. Yeah, your fake democracy as well. Welcome to the Republic of Nigeria. That's the Republic of Nigeria, man. Anyway, so the reason why some of them prefers to actually chase power is to protect themselves from being, kind of like dragged that way. But they always sort of use that on themselves anyway. So that's just from Kogi. So, like I said, this is just a short gist, and at the same time to bring it to the attention of everyone here in Houston. So it's been concluded that we are going to have the meet and greet. So I met Pato today, Patrick, wonderful guy, So, and I have received a lot of messages as well, where people were kind of interested in coming around to say hello. So we have put together a place, right? How are you, all right? All right. I'm about to leave anyway. You all right? So that's a big. So we are going to have the meet and greet. We're going to have the meet and greet this Friday here in Houston. There's a place called Sunny or Rainy Sun Circle. So let me see if I can get the address. There's a lounge, because they had to teach me how to pronounce that. Okay, so there is a lounge, right, in a place called the Rainy Sun Circle. Yeah, Rainy Sun Circle. If you live in Houston, You probably will know it. So I am going to drop the address in the comments. So we shall have the meet and greet right there between anytime from 5 p.m. You know. So if if you're free and you are in Houston, so this Friday will be ideal time to be together, and say hello together. So that's up to us now. Depends on where this is for you. So like I said, it has been, I'll give you the address here. On board. Lounge. The place is called, okay, check the comments. I'll put the comment on YouTube, right? So if you're watching on YouTube, see? So it's a private lounge. I don't know how Americans pronounce it anyway. So yeah. So it's a private lounge. All right. So which means everyone is welcomed. So it's a place that can take in, between 20 or 30 people. For my own uncle, my uncle was like, no, you're going to get more than that, because I know it's not even like planned properly. So it is happening late. So which means that that one has probably cut off half of the potential people that would have planned to be around. Okay. So maybe about 5-10 people. It depends. I currently have about 15 people anyway. So yeah. So you see that address on your screen, right? That is the lounge. That is going to be the lounge where we are going to have the meet and greet. Okay. This Friday, 5 p.m. How should I even put that? Let me type it properly, by the way. I say Maiyegun and friends. Meet and greets in Houston, Texas. Friday, 28th. Friday, February. In America, yeah, they have to write a month before the day. She said February 28th. To us in the UK, right, you have to write the day before the date, the month. Man, I get so much gist when I go back to Glasgow finally to tell you about Houston. It is so beautiful, right? Even though they have bad roads, like a lot of bad roads, like that. But it's such a huge, beautiful place, right? Trust me. Friday, February 28th. So time is 5 p.m. All right, venue. Lounge. So I know I'm still going to have a chance of coming to America properly. See the way I put it now, right? You see this address? This is how it's going to appear. You can screenshot it and say, okay, yeah, I'm coming around. So it is, it is a private, lounge, So, I mean, if you are in Houston or you are close by, depends. You can plan your time. It's going to be between 5 p.m. from 5 p.m. to your mama calls. Okay, so the following day we are going to be leaving. Then I'm going to be back at some point. I'm going to be back, which means that that one will also be well planned, like planned ahead of time. You know. So thank you so much for your time. Okay, so that is the contact. You don't need number. Don't worry. All right. Once you show up for Maiyegun and friends, that's going to be Maiyegun and friends, right? Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Okay, enjoy the rest of your evening. I understand that and then also, please, everyone, if you get to see Princess, okay, I want you to try and commiserate with her. So there's a death in the family again, and this one is practically of a very young woman. So if you come across a Princess, okay, just send out your love, your prayers as well to her, okay? So she is a very strong woman, but this particular one kind of like really, really touched a very, 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 deep nerve, I would say. So may God, continue to give the family the fortitude to bear the loss. It's irreplaceable, irreparable. So to everyone else, thank you so much for your time. I bet I am going to see you tomorrow. So don't worry, tomorrow we are going to have our proper kind of like our show again, okay? Then tomorrow is Thursday anyway, so then I'll see you in Glasgow after that. So it's just going to be Glasgow after that. But I'm still going to see you again anyway. Then maybe we can stream live on Facebook, the meet and greet as well. So yeah, if you can make it down, you still get to see what's going on a bit. Thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening or the rest of your day. And good afternoon or good night.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun Diary, Diary political. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá
Maiyegun máa wí.
ayé ẹ̀sùn rájì
Maiyegun ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin òwò
Maiyegun máa wí.
ayé ẹ̀sùn rájì
Maiyegun ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú
Maiyegun máa wí.
ayé ẹ̀sùn rájì
Maiyegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì
Maiyegun ti dé.
ayé ẹ̀sùn rájì
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran òun èèyà.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.